Hi there, I'm Jessica Ruano, and this is For Ottawa Tonight. I'm here with Ken Godmere. We're going to talk about his show. The title, please.
It's Just a Stage.
Wonderful. And that's happening this month at the Ottawa Fringe Festival.
It's the first play of a trilogy in the journey to, into, through, and back out of mental illness of a degenerative brain disease.
Right, so this is your personal story you're telling.
That's right. I get so charged up, standing backstage in the dark with my hand on that doorknob, and you can feel all the electricity of all those people on the other side. And then Bill Sparks introduces me. I open that door, walk right onto the stage and into the light.
Yes.
So as a one-man show, the things that were actually happening to me through the processes of having my brain have problems into being diagnosed, I was actually building the stage for the institution above the Agora by myself. Have 2 or 3 beers, or 4, and head back and try to get in to watch the free improv set after the show. And in the first act, that's what it is, actually building the stage, because the stage is my other character.
Yes.
It was too big for me to actually believe I would ever get to do it, but it still really hit me, like a rush, like I was on the ride. The things that I've written in are not fabricated. The sense of humor that I had when I was being told, you know, we got to take 7 vials of fluid out of your spine to see what's causing and to see if your brain cells are dying at an alarming rate. I had a talk with Chris Joseph and Jen Scrivens, who were working with me at the club at the time, and took them out to dinner to say, okay, I have to let you know, things don't look very good. I'm going for the spinal tap. Well, the conversation after the shock and our bad emotions turned right to comedy. I took a couple of my friends out for dinner to tell them. They work with me at the club. It was hard. They were really shaken and shocked. Not just at the bad possibilities, but that I was taking it all okay. We did have a good laugh, though, when we were talking about putting an actual tap into my spine so that you could just turn it on and off when you needed to get some more. I'm still feeling nauseous. So the audience will actually come with me on the journey while it's happening. It's not letters from Wingfield Farms where, oh, this happened 20 years ago, and
It's very much in the present.
it's in the moment, it's happening, I'm on stage, I'm hosting. With a quick switch, I'm lost. Somebody's got to help me. I don't know who's backstage. I don't know what to do next. Okay, let's get Jennifer Scrivens and Chris Joseph up on stage for a game of... shit. I don't know what game we just played before that. Nothing. The whole paper's just a jumble of scribbled notes. I have no clue about what game we just played, or what game we played last night or last week. I gotta take a break after this.
So what it seems to be is you're talking about some serious subject matter, but there's so much humor involved that will people enjoy themselves seeing this kind of show?
Yes, because the story elements take place of me recapping the early days of my career in Toronto, taking the Second City workshops, trying to learn the yes and principle. The yes and principle is the most important fundamental element of improvising. The yes, to accept the offer, to take what you're given, to see it, identify it, and truly accept it. And the and, to add something of your own, to make something positive with it. I want to do that. And I want to be good at it. So that becomes one of the subplots, that I could actually retrace my steps and look at the roots of improvisation, that I can actually accept the offers that are given to me. Dr. Linney's referring me to this neurologist at the Memory Disorder Clinic over at Briere, so I'm on their waiting list. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I got 50 billion other things to do.
Were there things that you chose to include or things you didn't choose to include for any particular reason? Was it difficult telling your own story?
Well, I think the things to choose to include or not to include came from my storyteller's part of my brain.
Yes.
And not knowing what I'm going to actually say or how it's going to go, that rush, that anything is possible, that's improv. That's what I want. None of those choices were personally, what should I, what shouldn't I? It came from what will serve the story, what will be right for the audience to ride through this journey with me. Em and I went to the father-daughter dance for her school last month. She was great. I was doing okay for a while.
But I asked her if she could save 3 dances for me. What? One for that evening, one for her graduation, and the third for her wedding. And I'm not kidding. They actually played... Fuck. They played Butterfly Kisses, that song everybody plays at weddings about the father watching his daughter grow up and getting married. I put my head down when we were dancing so no one would see, and my glasses were completely filled with tears, like when she was born. Doctor, I'm feeling really woozy and lightheaded right now.
And while you were going through all this and the treatments, you had to take a bit of a break from theater, and now it seems you're right back into it. Was that a choice that came naturally to you? Did you know you had to get back into theater once you were better?
Well, not only that, but I'm better than I was before because of experience, perspective, and what I've been through now and how it feels. But also, I found my voice as a writer, as a storyteller, and it's made me a better actor and a better director because of that. Tonight at intermission in the green room, I was going to go out and have a smoke. So I said, what? It's not like it's going to kill me. And Jen Scriven said, Ken, isn't that getting a little bit old now? And Merck stands up with his hand up ready for a high five, says, too bad you won't, eh, Ken? Eh? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. I wouldn't be me without you. Okay. Yeah, I still have time to catch the last 125. Okay. Bye.
So Ken, when and where can we see your upcoming show?
It's just a stage at the Ottawa Fringe Festival. We open Friday, June 18th at 9:30 p.m. We're at Arts Court Theatre, which is at 2 Daly Avenue. All of the information can be found at ottawafringe.com or in the Ottawa Fringe brochure for all of our other shows.
Great, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jessica.